we started this newscast because we wanted to find out how we could help you and other families across the Arklatex. We know you've got a lot of concerns. I got a chance to speak with her about a recent break-in that forced her to make a big decision to relocate her family. You said you were standing right out here.
Mm-hmm. Patrice Thomas took me back to the place where she says she fell victim to a break-in. Thomas moved into the Willow Trace Apartments off Pines Road in the spring with hopes of a new start for her family. But shortly after moving in, she walked out of her apartment to deliver food to a friend in the parking lot, and she had no idea she was being targeted. Her young son alone inside their apartment when someone barged in.
It's important for you to do your research, and there are a lot of things that you need to consider when you look for a place to stay. For example, if you have pets, you're going to need to know if they are allowed and if there is a fee. And also, what about utilities? Are they included, and which ones? Even ask if you're allowed to decorate your apartment. Many leases require you to restore the apartment to the way that it was before you moved in. And you can even look online for ratings of apartments that you're looking into, which just a simple Google search for Patrice could have given her a lot of information about her former apartment complex. Miranda Whittington, she checked to make sure exactly how safe certain neighborhoods are and how to help you if you're in that similar situation. She is live with us with the latest. Hey, Miranda.
Well, Adria, I got a chance to sit down with Shreveport Police's property crimes detective, and he suggested about 3 things to keep your apartment safe. He said, first, go ahead and make sure that you write down the serial numbers for all of your high-tech and important items. He said, second, look into getting a surveillance system, a cheap one for outside of your apartment complex. And he said, third, go ahead and make sure that your car is parked in a secure part of the parking lot and that it's locked at all times. When you think of renting an apartment in the Shreveport-Bossier City area, most people are looking for a safe and quiet neighborhood. But no matter where you live, according to Shreveport property crimes detective Chris Bordelon, crime can happen anywhere.
We certainly do have high crime parts of Shreveport. However, I don't believe that you could specifically move somewhere and that would mean you would never be a victim of a crime.
So how do you protect yourself if you live inside an apartment complex? Detective Bordelon says first, you protect your car.
The number one deterrent for vehicle burglaries is a locked door. A vast majority of the issues that we're having in apartment complexes are vehicle burglaries.
Bordelon says most car burglaries are due to people not locking their car doors. He suggests people lock their doors when they leave, park in well-lit areas, and set an alarm on your car in case someone does try to break in. When it comes to the inside of your apartment complex, try getting an outdoor surveillance system.
We're seeing an influx of people that actually are able to produce a video from their security system.
So if you're a single mom with 2 kids and you're making over $2,032 a month, not going to be able to help you. Yeah. Everybody's fine. Everybody stay right where they are.
Bottom line is, I tell the class that, we're not in the financial assistance business. We're in the financial education business. We're in the business of giving you ideas and information to help you avoid crisis in the future.
Carl Peel is a credit specialist who teaches money school once a week at Catholic Charities in Shreveport, showing people not just how to climb out of debt, but also how to stay there by changing the way they spend.
Doesn't cost anything at all to bring your awareness to where that money's going. Gotcha. But it does take some grit and determination to change habits.
We've had to go without a lot, including air in the car,
Patrice Thomas recently moved to a more expensive apartment to create a safer environment for her son and niece.
Yeah, exactly, Josh. Thank you. Patrice was telling me that she watches every single penny that she puts in. She has this computer here that she budgets every single penny that comes into the house. In fact, they just recently moved into this new neighborhood, and they struggled to even get enough money to buy some of the essentials of furniture, too. So she just told me that she may be getting a second job to have a little extra money in the house to buy some of those. Now, you can keep track of your money from your cell phone. We found a few helpful apps in the App Store for you. The first is the Good Budget Planner. It tracks your latest expenses and shows you how much that you've been spending on certain things. And you can also use the Mint Personal Finance and Money app. That helps you track more than just your money. It helps you budget it, monitors your credit score, and also checks your checking account balances. And finally, there's the Clarity Money Budget Manager. In this app, you can pick how much you want to save and a time frame, and then the app will help you stay on track. You can also monitor all of your subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. All of these apps are available in your phone store